Hi, I have missed you and I wanted to do this video for you today. And I realized that I disappeared off my channel for a little bit, but the past few weeks have been absolutely fascinating. So I'm here today to deliver a message to you from your higher self, from the universe, from the future you, from the year 2023. I follow a lovely lady. Her channel's name is White Feather Tarot, and I was thinking about doing a video about a message from the future, or from your future higher self, or from the completion, the you that completed this life. But then I saw that she did a video. She does tarot and oracles. She's extremely good. She did a video about a message from the year 2023. So I thought to alter it a little bit and give credit where it is due, because she really does inspire me. White Feather Tarot, go check her channel out. I don't know her, she doesn't know me. I'm not plugging anything. But yes, I decided to make it a message from the future you, from the year 2023 to you now. So I hope you take the time to allow yourself to watch this video. Give yourself the time as well as the space, and maybe take a few slow, deep breaths and hold for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. If you're struggling, especially if you're struggling to pick a card or a group. So the oracle deck that I'm going to be using, and as usual we're going to be dividing it to 3 groups. The oracle deck is by my favorite Alana Fairchild, and I do own the regular Kuan Yin, but I decided, I connected with the Kuan Yin oracle deck so strongly that I decided to go ahead and purchase the wild Kuan Yin, and the messages in this oracle are equally as powerful, as positive, as strong, as brilliant, and as inspiring. So I've already taken my breaths, and I'm going to start shuffling with the intention to find 3 cards, whether they come out all together or 1 or 2, for 3 groups, to deliver a message to you from your future self from the year 2023. Message to you from the year 2023 that your higher self would like you to know. And I do have music playing in the background. It is 432 hertz. Healing frequencies, it's my thing. Message to you from 2023. Message for group 1. What is group 1's card? Group 1's card. So 2 cards actually came out. Let us check them out. So group 1, this is your card. Be led by the path before you. It is number 6, another Tesla number. So this is the card for group number 1. If you connect with the number, with the image, with the message, then this is your group. And I usually say you don't have to think too much. This is where you start. These videos are good practice for your intuition and for your higher self to kick in, and for you to start learning how to listen to your internal guidance. If you find yourself drawn, you'll find yourself just drawn without rationalizing, okay, to a group. So group 1, your card. All right. Group number 2. This is very interesting. It's number 8. And it is the Snow Shepherdess. So group number 2, if you connect with the number 8, with this image, or with the message that is on this card, the Snow Shepherdess, then this is your group. Group number 2. All right. Let's get one more card, please, for group number 3, regarding a message from your future self. Another card for group number 3. Message from your higher self from the year 2023 for group 3. This really wants to come out. It's quite the image. All right, so this is number 22, which is interesting because we're closing up the year 2022. I don't know why I had to make that connection, but that might be for you, group number 3. It is the Desert Harvest. So if you connect with the number 22, if you connect with this image, if you connect with this message, listen to your internal guidance. You don't really need to think too much. This will be your group, and you will be group number 3. So let's try to hold them side by side, which is gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Okay, so take your pick. And what I am going to be doing, as always, is linking timestamps for each group in the description. So before you head over to the description, and I probably should have said this, if you find yourself, should have said this in the beginning, if you find yourself drawn to more than one card, or even all of them, then check them all out. There's probably a message for you in each pile. Okay? So go ahead and check the timestamps, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, group number 1. If you chose this image, this card, number 6, welcome to your reading. I'm probably gonna leave this towards the end, reading this oracle card for you. But let's go ahead. I'll show you the tarot decks that I'm going to be using. My favorite, the Light Seers Tarot. I'm going to pull whatever is going to come out from here. I usually put numbers, but today I'm just going to go with the flow. And then we have this one. And then if I am guided to pull or get more information for you, I have the oracle deck, the Journey of Love. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get started with the Light Seers Tarot for group number 1. Message for group number 1 from the year 2023 that their higher self wants them to know about. 3 cards came out. So you have the Queen of Swords. You have the 8 of Wands. And you have the Ace of Cups. I'm not necessarily doing reversals today, but the Ace of Cups came out reversed. But I'm not doing reversals today. All right, now let's do the tarot of the mystical, not mermaids. Oh gosh, mystical moments. I read it wrong. I said mermaids. Sorry. So tarot of the mystical moments, not mermaids. Message for group number 1 from their higher self regarding the year 2023. Message to you from the year 2023, group number 1. Message to you, group number 1. From the year 2023. Very interesting. 8 of Swords. What a very, very interesting card for you. I think I'm good with that. If we need more clarity, then we'll probably draw from the Journey of Love Oracle deck. Your cards are interesting, but what cards aren't interesting during a reading? But the Ace, I said I wasn't going to do a reversal. I don't know if I should or shouldn't. But the Ace of Cups is the fact that it came out reversed. And the fact that you also have this card and the general oracle that you chose. Something is going on. There's something with regards to matters of the heart. Emotions are involved in this. It almost seems to me like you're at a fork in the road, or you are being forced to make a decision, or you are being faced with a choice that you have to make, or a decision that you need to make. And this decision might feel like it's breaking your heart. You might feel like there's a block right now with regards to a matter of the heart that you are emotionally at the very least invested in, be it with regards to a project, be it with regards to, a loved one, or, a significant other. But there is definitely the general theme of your reading is that there is a choice that you are being faced with, and you're struggling right now with this choice. So generally, the advice that is coming through with regards to from the year 2023, though the outcome is definitely positive for you, even though you can't see it right now. The guidance that is coming through to me strongly is that trust your gut instinct, trust your higher self. Don't focus too much on the feelings of blockage. Don't resist. Don't focus on the negative. Allow the process that is unfolding before you to unfold with ease. And don't drain yourself energetically too much. Because your higher self is trying to tell you that the outcome is actually quite positive for you, because if you listen to your internal guidance, if you listen to your heart, which might be blocked, you're being told to do some internal work, shadow work on your heart chakra. But if you listen to your internal guidance, which is trying to come through to you without engaging too much up here, the path is actually laid with roses. The path, I don't know, with petals. I don't know if you can see. Kuan Yin has there's a path in front of this bull, And this bull is sort of strong. Like you can see, it's not a raging bull, but you can see that it is strong, but there's a little bit of confusion. I said I wasn't going to read this, but here I am reading it. There's a little bit of confusion, and Kuan Yin has laid petals in front of the bull, showing them where their path is. The only thing that the bull needs to do is to listen and allow and not engage with force, not engage with too much resistance, and follow the petals, follow the path of least resistance, because it will ultimately lead you to a very, very pleasant outcome with regards to whatever the situation is. I don't know what it is, but it is definitely involving your heart, something you care about. So the second card here is the Eight of Swords, and I don't know if you can see, but there's 8 trees surrounding this sort of angel human whose wings are ready, completely developed, their wings. They're capable of flying. They're in a cage, but they're not really paying attention. They're looking down. They're sort of cowering, engaging in, I don't know, self-doubt, maybe victimization, victimhood, feeling alone, feeling depressed. And really all they need to do is kind of look up and notice that, number one, the cage is actually open. That they don't necessarily need to focus on the downside, I guess. Sometimes just look up. And the path will be revealed to you, because the cage is opened above them and they're fully capable of stepping out. Not only are they capable of stepping out, but they're capable of flying out of this entire area. So this is a very, very good message with regards to whatever situation that is eating you up right now. You're focused on the wrong path. You need to shift your perspective. As they say, flip the switch, write your own story, and drop the resistance. Once you shift your perspective about the situation, especially if you are engaging in a lot of self-doubt and negativity and worry and heavy energies, if you can simply shift that, however way you wish, through meditation, through focusing on things that are completely different, through just ignoring the situation honestly and just surrendering it to the universe and saying, I don't know how to deal with this right now. I surrender resistance. I surrender the situation to the universe. I don't have a fight in me anymore. I don't want to resist. May the path unfold in front of me, and may I have the strength to see it. May you have the strength that this bull has. Use it to see your path, not to fight, not to resist, not to engage in conflict. All right? So this is where you are, it seems to me, at the moment, right now, here. Now, your future self is telling you that coming up quite soon, interesting, 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords, you've got quite a bit of 8s. I find that very interesting, the number 8. I like numbers, but this isn't about me. Okay, 8 of Wands is fast-paced energy. So even though you're feeling stuck, the stuckedness, the sluggishness, the slowness, this resistance that you're in right now, your future self is telling you that soon, perhaps early 2023, you're going to find yourself in quite a fast-paced energy. Fast, to me, this signifies travel. I don't know why. It's really, really nudging me towards telling you that you're going to be traveling. I don't know if traveling is involved in the situation that you're in, but not only traveling, but split-second decisions where this sluggishness won't exist anymore that you're in. Paths would appear in front of you, and you'll just know. You're just going to know, because you would have done your internal work this year, and you would have understood that your higher guidance is trying to come through to you to show you this, which is fast-paced change that is very, very positive and that is in your favor, group number 1. And eventually, once you do that, guess what ends up happening to you? You establish complete freedom. The Queen of Swords is a visionary. But not just that, you can see she's sitting there in peace. She knows. She can see everything now. There is no longer that confusion. The bird that is flying above, I always say it represents freedom. So I wonder if this fast-paced energy of travel or split decision making, if you follow through with it after doing the work that you need to do, the healing work with regards to your heart, with regards to whatever shadows that keep you stuck in a specific pattern right now, you will just reach peace of mind. This is a person who's sitting with no worries. They're a visionary. They're knowing. They have discernment. They are just. To me, swords represent justice. So you won't feel that if you're feeling victimized right now, if you're feeling like you're in a situation that is unfolding very slowly and not in your favor, and you're feeling that feeling of unjust or injustice, then justice is heading your way. A reminder here, by the way, is to, if the situation you're in has not resolved itself to an outcome that is to your liking, then it has not resolved yet. It just has not resolved. This card urges you to envision the best resolution humanly possible that you would like, and to focus on that. And to not focus on the negative outcomes. Do not focus on the worry. Do not burden yourself down. So, yeah. That was the message from your future self from 2023. Group number 1. Your future self is laying the path for the year 2023 right in front of you. And you are strong-willed, but you sometimes are stubborn. So your future self is gently nudging you towards the correct path and telling you to follow the path of least resistance, the path that looks and smells and feels nice, not the path that is dark, lonely, and filled with negativity, hardships, and resistance. All right, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please leave a comment if any of this resonates with you. And I'm going to link my Patreon in the description. Should you wish to join me there, we have a nice little group of people, and I'd love to have you there. And if you do join, please feel free to message me. If you join tier 2 or 3, I can do an energy reading for you, or like a private oracle or tarot reading. Hello, group number 2. If you chose this card, welcome to your reading. So what I did with group 1 is I promised them that I was going to read this at the end, and then I didn't. I read it halfway through, actually fairly early in the beginning of the reading. So I'm going to say to you the same. I'll try to read this at the end unless I'm nudged, unless it's it really has to be read during the tarot reading itself, okay? And if we need more clarity, I do have the Journey of Love Oracle deck, and today we are using my favorite, the Light Seers Tarot. I'm going to allow whatever number of cards to fall out and just follow my intuition for if we need more or if that's good enough. And then we have the Tarot of Mystical Moments as well. So that's what we're going to be using. All right, without further ado, let's begin shuffling the Light Seers Tarot deck with the intention to know what message. Okay, so the first card that came out is a Major Arcana card, and it is Strength. All right, what message does your future self have for you from the year 2023? Can I get more clarity, please? Message from the year 2023 for you, group number 2. Message from the year 2023. For you, group number 2. Message from the year 2023. From your higher self specifically. For you now, as you enter this new year. Message for you from the year 2023. Message for you from the year 2023. Group number 2. This really wants to come out. So that's the High Priestess. Another major arcana card for you, group number 2. Can I get another card? Can I get another card for group number 2, please? Regarding a message from the year 2023. Another card. Things are just flying out here, lovers. Okay, so before I pull any more, there is a major radical life shift, completely every aspect of your life that is coming to you, and that's what your higher self is trying to tell you right now. Be prepared for good stuff, life altering change. That is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So let me pull from the tarot of mystical moments for you. Though I'm sort of getting the picture here already, considering the oracle deck that you pulled. But what message does your higher self have for you from the year 2023, group number 2? Message from the year 2023 for you, group number 2. All right, what do we got? 9 of Pentacles. Isn't that so pretty? I really like this one. All right, I'm gonna put this over, actually I'm gonna put it over here. So where to start in reading your cards, but the message for me is loud and clear, and I'm going to actually begin with the oracle card that you chose. So this is the Snow Shepherdess, and you chose number 8. By the way, 8 is, I don't know if you see, it's my life path number. Not that I'm trying to make this about me, but I wear the symbol infinity. And it is essentially the number 8. It's just sideways. So infinite abundance is headed your way, by the way. Infinite. Something like you're unlocking something incredible. If you heed the warning that is coming to you in this video through your higher guidance from the year 2023, you are currently facing a situation. You are very similar to group number 1, by the way. You're facing a situation where you feel, or you might think, or you might have convinced yourself that all is lost and there is no more hope. And you might as well just lay down and die and give up your hopes and your dreams. So this Snow Shepherdess is coming to remind you that what you think is dead is not, and that life shall manifest itself in where you might least expect it. For some reason, this also comes, I don't know if you're trying to get pregnant, but I do feel the need to say this to you. If someone in here is trying to conceive and they believe that they've tried everything and that's it, there's nothing that's going to come, and they've been given, no hope, this card reassures you that life comes in and sometimes it even defies death. So expect the unexpected. Expect a miracle to head your way. And that miracle is coming in the form of a birth. Birth of a life, birth of a project, birth of abundance, birth of new hope. Something is going to appear suddenly in front of you where you were not expecting it. You actually have convinced yourself that it's all done and resolved. And you've moved, in many ways, you're preparing to move on. So you're gonna get ready for a big shock headed your way in the year 2023. So with regards to you, the major arcana, these are all big cards, all big cards. Though this is, it appears to be about love. It's called the Lovers. It's a major arcana card, and it frequently is about love. So if you've walked away from a relationship or a loved one, expect something incredible, be it the resurrection of that love that you think is dead, or as you walk away finally and let go of that love, a new love will suddenly appear in front of you that will make you wonder, why did I ever waste my time with this? And you know, struggle with this. But this also signifies a choice. There's a big choice that you are being faced with. Very similar to group number one, you are at a fork in the road. And the advice tends to be focus on the resolution. You are strong and you are capable. Don't use the strength that you have in you to fight and to resist this situation, whatever it is. Use that strength in directing it towards the path of least resistance. Because as you can see, the image here in this card shows strength, but at the same time shows softness. You don't need to fight your way through whatever it is you're going through right now. Your higher self from the year 2023 really wants you to know this. The abundance, the incredible miracles that are headed your way, that are life-altering for you in every aspect of your life, need you to pay attention right now to the choices that you're making. Are you making choices that bog you down, that create a very dim and dark reality? Or are you engaging in compassion and surrendering to the universe? Because the universe is about to give. Yeah. All right. And then you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is what you're about to unlock. If you begin to listen to the internal nudges and you give up this fight and you give up this resistance and you give up whatever is bogging you down, your higher guidance is going to come through very, very strongly to you. And for some reason, it seems to me like you're just going to follow it and you're just going to trust it and you're going to know. Because you have that power, you have that magic, you have that light within you. But for some reason, it seems to be dimmed right now. The High Priestess has her eyes closed, but her third eye is very active and very open. You are wise. You are a carrier of wisdom. You're being urged to unlock that wisdom, because that wisdom will lead you to incredible things. And it's headed your way really, really close in the year 2023. Eventually, what will end up happening is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card, as you can see. This is a very elegant sort of, I guess, royal almost, a woman. And again, don't focus on female or male, but the energy here is that of elegance, of chic, of abundance. This is a person who has a very healthy relationship with money. This is a person who is free and respects freedom. And as you can see, the earrings are basically 8 pentacles. Abundance is really headed your way big time, however way you wish it to be. To me, it seems to be in every aspect, again, in your life is being hit with abundance that is about to unlock itself. You will live almost like royalty. It's coming your way. So you have to understand that you create the reality that you focus on, okay? So pay attention to your thoughts right now and put this card in front of you and stare at it and look at this abundance in food, this abundance in freedom, this abundance in money, this abundance in elegance, right? And health, general health. There's a snail on the top of the person's head here, the hat that she's wearing, and that snail tends to signify the slow process to success. You're almost there, group number 2. So please don't give up, regardless whatever it is you're facing right now. And remember that the universe can create miracles, and this card is literally here to tell you that a miracle is about to happen for you. Okay? So that is it. Group, I feel like that's great. I'm very happy for you. Group number 2. Please leave me a comment if any of this resonates. And should you wish for a private reading, I'm going to link my Patreon in the description. Thank you. Hello, group number 3. If you chose this card, Desert Harvest, welcome to your reading. I have to say something before I get started, that it seems to me that all groups have a similar theme. The messages vary in the minute details, so don't worry if you found, I probably should have said this in the other 2 groups, if you found yourself drawn to the other 2 groups, it won't hurt to go watch them or listen to them, because the general theme is the same. So I'm using my favorite, as always, the Lightseer's Tarot, but then I'm also going to be using the Tarot of Mystical Moments. And I do have another oracle deck should we need further guidance. I'm gonna wait with regards to reading your oracle probably until I feel like it's needed. All right, so let's get started. We're just gonna start by shuffling from the Lightseer's Tarot and ask, what does the year 2023 have for you with regards to a message delivered through your higher self? Message from the year 2023 to you, group number 3. Message from the year 2023 for you, group number 3. Message from the year 2023 that your higher self wants you to know about. Message for group number 3 from the year 2023. Message for the group from the year 2023. All right, so you have the Queen of Cups. Interesting. I get more for group number 3, please. 6 of Cups. Can I get another one, please, for group number 3? Six of Cups. Interesting. Clarity for group number 3 regarding the message from the year 2023. Message from the year 2023 for you, group 3. Message from the year 2023 for you, group 3. Justice. This is a major arcana card. All right. So now that we got those, let's pull from the Tarot of the Mystical Moments for you, group number 3. Message for group 3 from the year 2023. Message for group 3 from the year 2023. By the way, I should probably tell you, I just saw the number 0505. Does that signify anything to you, or the number 10? Is that a message for you from the year 2023? Message for you, group? All right. You have the 10 of Swords. All right. Let's see. I'm not really sure where to start, but I wasn't necessarily going to start with your, it seems like everyone today I'm starting with their oracle, but the oracle that you chose is important. It's funny because I'm from the desert, and in the desert you live in harsh conditions and you learn how to thrive in harsh conditions, and that's essentially the message that's coming through strongly here to get you through whatever hump, because you're going through a very difficult time right now, and you're being asked to wait and have patience, because the resolution is just around the corner, and it's going to bridge you. This reading is going to bridge you from whatever it is you're going through right now to next year, where the resolution is going to be magnificent for you. But the desert tends to be harsh, but yet you find life in the desert, and life that thrives quite well, because it learns to adjust itself, and it doesn't focus and complain and stress about how difficult living in the desert is, because everything changes, and the rain will eventually come, and the cool breeze will hit, and life will emerge. Very similar, I believe, to group number 1, was it? This can also signify birth, or a new life, like an actual physical, a new life coming towards you with next year, within the next year. So if you've given up hope, and you feel like the situation is dire, and you're about to, let it all go and give up, this card is urging you to not ever give up on yourself, ever. Whatever it is you want, the positive outcome that you want, you need to remain very, very focused on it, not with resistance. Give up the resistance, give up the fight. But you're being asked to surrender right now to the universe. The universe has taken a lot of things away and out of a lot of people's hands. But the year 2023, it will be brought back to you with life in it. Just don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dream. Keep dreaming, okay? Keep journaling. Keep visualizing. Don't engage in the negativity and the loss of hope, because life is coming. Same way life suddenly emerges in a desert, okay? So that's the general theme for you. Even though things seem harsh right now, it's not going to be this way for much longer. Now, with regards to the other cards that you have, not really sure where to start, but let's start with these two, actually. These two are somewhat connected, but if you look at this one, the 10 of Swords, there are 10 people poking swords at this woman's sort of hair and head, and it's really hurting her. and she's looking down. She's not really fighting back or resisting. She's almost sort of just hurt and sad, and just sunken. The people, you can't see them. This might signify a betrayal that you're currently going through in life or have just recently passed. You might be feeling betrayed. You might be feeling let down and disappointed by not just one person, but a whole bunch of people. That has been a cumulative effect over the past few years for you. The guidance here generally is allow yourself to feel the pain, but don't obsess over it and don't let it consume you, because something amazing is about to happen for you. Truly, the wheels are about to turn, and they're going to turn this year, next year, with the beginning of 2023. You're just being urged to be patient and to love yourself and to be kind to yourself and to learn from whatever happened here, whatever the situation is, or whoever hurt you this way, backstabbed you, betrayed you, lied to you, stole from you. Don't fight with them. But also don't be a doormat. But don't allow yourself to taint. Don't let them taint your world with what just happened and what you just went through, regardless how recent or past these events were. And it doesn't seem to me like it was just one event. It seems like there were multiple factors, multiple things, multiple people involved in this. You're being guided to be patient. You're being guided to learn and don't judge, and take these lessons with you into the future. This card here is actually very complementary to the one that we just talked about. So this is the Six of Cups, and as you can see, it shows a lovely friendship between a little boy and a dog, and then they grow together and they grow old. But then there's this trail of cups, signifying things events that have happened that might have hurt either one of them or both of them together. This card urges you again to learn from your past, learn from your mistakes, without the need to judge yourself or to judge others, and without the need to be harsh. You're about to have a beautiful reunion occur to you in 2023. That's another meaning for this card. So take your lessons with you without the hurt feelings. Carry yourself with grace, carry yourself with love into next year, for you will be granted beautiful abundance when it comes to companionship and to matters of the heart. So along with this card also, and the card before it, is a major arcana card, which is Justice. I believe it's number 11. Justice is heading your way. If you feel whatever these situations that have happened to you, that have caused you to live in this harsh reality, justice is coming your way. Even if you feel severe injustice right now, with the beginning of 2023, the wheels are going to turn. As you can see, the person is holding two balanced scales. So a reminder that scales do end up balancing themselves without your interference. That's a general theme that has come through, I think, for everyone, for every group in this reading. Let go, surrender to the universe, trust in the universe, trust that justice is headed your way. Don't judge a situation you're in. Don't judge the injustice that you just passed through and the people that just hurt you. The scales will balance themselves. The universe ultimately loves you and is asking you to trust it, because things will work out for your best interest in the end. All right? This is a very, very positive, transformational card. Major, big shift is coming to you in 2023 that will alleviate much of this darkness that you're feeling right now. You'll probably even, it's going to be so magnificent that you wonder how How did this all happen without you even trying or attempting? That's because the universe loves you. That's why. And wants what is just for you and what is best for you. So don't carry grudges to the people that have hurt you. And don't recycle. Don't recycle that energy of betrayal and hatred. We are being asked to break all these karmic cycles right now. And it seems to me like you're about to break it. So stay the course. In the end, you have the Queen of Cups. And as you can see, peace, peace of heart, peace of mind, abundance, light, just the general happiness and beauty. That is the message that is coming your way. It might be dark now, it might be hard now, it might be lonely now, it might feel unjust now, but everything changes. And there's a message that's trying to come through. Hang on. It might feel unjust now. It might feel unjust now. I'm not sure why this message is stuck in my head, but yeah, you're going through a dark time, and if it hasn't resolved yet to your liking, then this is going to be you in 2023. It will resolve to your liking. If it hasn't resolved right now and you find yourself in a situation you don't like, it has not completed yet and it has not resolved itself out yet, because this is your outcome. Complete peace, happiness, and your heart will be happy. You'll have the companionship that you deserve. You'll have the justice that you want. You'll have this miracle life that you're waiting for. So please don't give up on your dream. Whatever your dream is, whatever your hope is. Group number 3. That's it. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you'd like a private reading with me, I'm going to link my Patreon in the description. Blessings to you.